Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video. For those who don't know, tonight was WWE Money in the Bank 2011. Your boy, the show just got off the air like just now. I'm very excited to talk about it, and if you guys watched the pay-per-view, and if you know me, you know why. I'm gonna get to that at the very end though, cause, oh my gosh, alright. Let's get into this shit, motherfucker. All right, the show on the pre-show it opened up with the Usos challenging Rey and Dominic Mysterio for their SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This was a dang good match. There was this amazing kick out from Rey Mysterio that I really thought was 3, and that's when the match just bumped up to 11. This was a fun ass match. I wouldn't quite call it 4 stars. I'd give it 3 3/4 personally. But in the end, the Usos with cheating ways win the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and a 7-time, I believe, Tag Team Champions. Congrats on the Usos. I'm a huge fan of the Usos. I'm happy for them, and I'm a huge Usos fan, but I hated that they cheated to win. But anyway, love the Usos, and the show officially opens up with the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and it had its moments. This match, it really did. It had moments like I liked the part, even though probably a lot of people didn't. I liked the part when what's his name? What's her name? When Alexa Bliss mind controlled Zelina Vega to like descend the ladder, and then everyone just piled a whole bunch of ladders over what's her name? Alexa Bliss on the outside, and I wanted Asuka, because she's my favorite, of course, or Liv Morgan to win. But I was surprised at who ended up winning. When everyone was, they do that spot when everyone just hurdles together and, all at once on a whole bunch of ladders. Nikki Ash actually won the whole thing. I didn't want her to win. I did not expect her to win, but I'm happy for her that she won. So that's that. Next up, we have the Raw Tag Team Championship match, and you can tell I really just want to get to the end because of what happened at the end of this pay-per-view. Because I'm so excited. Let's see. The Raw Tag Team Championship, AJ Styles and Omos defending against the Viking Raiders. This was a fun-ass match. I really enjoyed it. A lot of fun. Viking Raiders, they are very agile and, for their size. AJ and Omos retained, though. Omos attempted to do a 1-foot pin on one of the Viking Raiders members. But they actually kicked out and eventually did like a double choke slam, whatever you call it, for the 1, 2, 3. Omos and AJ retained. And after this, WWE Championship match, a match I was very excited for just because I love Bobby Lashley. Probably my favorite active wrestler currently. Let's see. Bobby Lashley absolutely destroyed Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship for about 7 minutes. Yep, he retained with the Hurt Lock. And yeah. I'm trying to remember what was after this. After this, I'm pretty sure after this it was the Raw Women's Championship match. Charlotte Flair challenging Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. This match was awesome. It was a fantastic match. But this is just like their awesome WrestleMania 36 match. How it's such an awesome match, but you freaking give us a big ass electric shock at the end. And frickin' Charlotte, unfortunately, I hate that I'm saying this, has won the Raw Women's Championship. What's her name? Rhea Ripley tapped out to the frickin' Rhea tapped out to the figure eight. I hate to say that. It's bullshit. It really is. But it was a phenomenal match nonetheless. Way better than the Hell in a Cell match. We all know Ric Flair and Charlotte both probably take turns sucking off Vince, you know. But it was an awesome match, regardless. One of the best matches of the night. And I really enjoyed this pay-per-view. I'll say that. Although it was quite short, actually. But anyway. It was a great match. Charlotte, she actually put Rhea's leg in a freaking steel steps. Sorry, and that's when she weakened her to do the freaking. There was literally no reason for Charlotte to win this. That was such bullshit. 14-time women's champion, and by the way, only Nick Beards think that women's championships are the same as world championships. So bullshit. But next up, we have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Honestly, one of the best lineups for a Money in the Bank ladder match I think I've ever seen. Big E, Ricochet, Morrison, Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, King Nakamura, and Seth Rollins. It's about time we saw Shinsuke Nakamura in a full-on, in a Money in the Bank ladder match, for the whole match. You know what I mean? This was an awesome match. This was a freaking awesome Money in the Bank ladder match. This, honestly, I love this Money in the Bank ladder match. Lots of awesome spots. I did not want Kevin Owens or Drew to win. Alright? Although I'll say this, I did love Drew's performance in this match. I loved his performance. Jinder Mahal and Indus Sher, I think that's what they're called. I'm pretty sure I remember them from Superstar Spectacle, the first WWE Network show of this year, the India thing. This was a pretty cool. This was an awesome Money in the Bank. Maybe not the best Money in the Bank ever, but it was awesome. Big E won the whole thing, actually. But yeah, I know there's something I'm forgetting, man. Oh, screw it. Alright, Big E won this match. It was awesome. Nakamura, what I want to say about Nakamura, I would have loved for John Morrison, Riddle, Nakamura, or Rollins to win, honestly. That's what I was going. But it ended up being Big E. I'm happy for Big E, just like I'm happy for Nikki Ash. Even though, yeah. Anyway, this was an amazing Money in the Bank. And honestly, I forgot to mention this just because I was so excited to talk about what's at the end. If you guys watch the pay-per-view, you know what I'm talking about. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match from tonight, 2021. Honestly, that might be my least favorite Money in the Bank match ever to date, honestly. Like I said, it did have its moments, but it wasn't that. Really was the weakest, by far. Not just women's Money in the Bank ladder matches. I mean, Money in the Bank ladder matches in general, bro. But, it was not bad at all. Alright? It's so hard to have a bad ladder match, bro. Anyway, just smash each other with freaking ladders. That's it. And we're going to the main event. The WWE Universal Championship match. The dream match we were denied from WrestleMania this year. WWE Universal Championship match. WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns defending against Edge. Yes, we finally got the dream match we were denied at WrestleMania, y'all. And I hate to say this, but this sometimes happens when I put something on to watch. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I feel like I wasn't really paying attention for most of this. I'm gonna lie. I'm pretty tired. I got so little sleep. In fact, when I woke up, Money in the Bank had already started. The pre-show, that is. And I was up in time. Just in time. Just in time. To watch the pre-show match, which was Usos versus Mysterios, of course. So I was pretty tired, and that's probably why I really wasn't able to pay attention as much to this main event. I don't know what to rate this at all. In fact, this is one I have to go back and watch, but near the end of this match, There was this awesome spot when Edge, even though the commentators said crossface, Edge was possessed by John Cena, and Edge did the STF on Roman Reigns, which was awesome. There was this awesome like spot where Reigns hit the LED post, like while he was still in the ring, and then if you watch the match, you know what I'm talking about. And okay, now back to what I was saying. Edge, I think Edge was trying to spare Roman or something, and then Roman ended up countering, and then Charles Robinson, the referee, got taken out for a while. After this point, this match honestly felt like a movie. Like we were watching like the climactic battle of some type of action movie, and it was really cool. It's like cool story, literal storytelling stuff. Roman break the bit of the chair to do the crossface with the chair on Edge, but I think Edge countered that and did it to Roman, and he had him in the chair crossface for ages, man. And then the Usos came out to boos from the audience. The Usos came out and were trying to interfere, but the Mysterios came out to help out and make sure that the Usos didn't get involved. Edge definitely would have been thankful for that. But then Seth Rollins came out. Seth Rollins was angry that he lost Money in the Bank, and Seth said that when he and by the way, this is Edge's first singles match in front of a live crowd since he returned. Have you noticed that? And also, this is the first Money in the Bank pay-per-view to have a main event that was not a Money in the Bank ladder match since 2016. And that match also involved Roman Reigns, and I also reviewed that the night it happened. So, back then, 5 years ago. Just saying, check it out. Although I don't remember what I said. Anyway. Let's see, what was I saying? And then, yeah, Seth Rollins came out, interfered with Edge, and then eventually you got rid of him. Edge ended up doing a spear. Oh, there were also some awesome 2 spears through the same barricade from Edge to Roman Reigns earlier in this match. That was awesome. And then that was before the referee was taken out, though, I think. But anyway, Edge did another spear on Roman, and then another referee finally came back in after what felt like 52 years. And then Roman barely kicked out, and the commentator pointed it out. It looked like Roman had kicked out even when there was no referee, and he still kicked out again. You know, when the second referee finally came in. But then it looked like Edge was about to get the win, but then Rollins, he went up on the freaking apron, distracted Edge. Roman hits a spear on Edge. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns retains the Universal Championship. And even Rollins was saying to Roman, he would have been Universal Champion if not for me, and you know it. Because Seth Rollins wants that Universal Championship. I would love to see Rollins as a 3-time Universal Champion. Eventually. And you all know why I'm saying eventually, not immediately. If you watch the show or know what happened. Anyway, what was I saying? And then Edge is pissed off. He attacks Seth Rollins. And then Roman Reigns grabs the microphone and says, now you will acknowledge me. And then here's what happened at the very end that you all know I wanted to talk about ever since I pressed record for this review. John Cena is back. He comes out. Everyone's going nuts. He's back. It's happening, y'all. The main event of SummerSlam. John Cena challenges Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. I mean, it's not made official just yet, but we all know what's happening now. John Cena is back. I waited so long for him to return. And I'm going to tell the truth. I think I've mentioned this in, like, my promise to God, in another video of mine. I don't remember what video that was, but I did mention how I promised to God like that I would keep up my intermittent fasting and all that, and what I want Him to do. But this is an open prayer. I don't want to go into too much detail, but my open prayer to God in my review of WWE Money in the Bank 2011 on July 18th, 2021. God, I messed up. Alright, I did screw up my eating window. It's so hard to stick to it, man. Willpower is so simple yet so hard to conquer. You know what I mean, so I don't think you will do it. And maybe, and to be honest, you don't owe me nothing, because I did screw up. I own up to that more than once, actually, on my diet. I am excited to see John wrestle again, nonetheless. But please, God, consider having John Cena defeat Roman Reigns at SummerSlam 2021 to win the Universal Championship and break his own and Ric Flair's record. 17-time world champion, God. Please consider it. I don't think you will do it, but please consider it. Please let it happen for me. I was so happy when his music hit. He's back. He's finally back. April 5th, 2020 was the last time we saw him wrestle in WWE, and now the next time, August 21st, I think, 2021. New Universal Champion John Cena. Come on, God. Do it. Please. Thank you, God. I mean, alright, that sounded kind of like I was serious, okay, with that prayer. But I know it kind of came off like it was an act for this video. And even I realized that as I was kind of, even when I just, you know what I mean. But John Cena is back. My favorite wrestler of all time, the GOAT, is finally back. I did record my reaction, so I'll probably upload that first, so you probably would have already seen it. But yeah, that's my review of WWE Money in the Bank 2021, y'all. And yeah, okay, I didn't really talk as good about John Cena's return as much as I thought I would, but you know I'm ecstatic. And yeah. So, yeah, thank y'all for watching. I don't know what else to say. John Cena's back. Hopefully, I want him to win the Universal Championship. And eventually, I'll rewatch Edge vs. Reigns and watch it properly at some point. But, yeah. Thank y'all for watching my review of Money in the Bank 2021, of WWE Money in the Bank 2021, y'all. Peace out, y'all. And hope you have a good day.